Alrighty then. Week 1 of the NFL season. My picks will be made tonight. So yeah, this is for Steel Maiden's pick'em tournament. I am not trash talking this year. I retired. I will be commenting and making videos about years for picks, but I will end up doing all that soon. Week 1, first game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. This game's in Arrowhead. Starts tomorrow. This is going to be interesting. Rematch of the divisional playoff round. I do think Houston is going to put up points. I've said this before. I think Houston is going to put up a bunch of points in this game. I don't see Kansas City's defense being able to stop Houston. Houston still has a potent offense, but the loss of DeAndre Hopkins is going to hurt them in a very bad way. Then you got the Chiefs. They're coming off a Super Bowl season. Everyone's expecting them to be the best team in the league. I am not expecting them to do that. The Chiefs are never the best team in the league. What's going on, Andy Rod? Chiefs have a chance to be the best team in the league, though. I'm not going to lie. But the thing is, I don't think it's going to happen. Who I got winning this game? I don't think Houston can stop Kansas City. I think Houston's going to get exposed again. While they'll put up points because I don't trust Kansas City's defense, I do get Kansas City winning by a final of 48-31. Moving on, we got one of 3 teams that are guaranteed to lose. No, one of 4 teams that are guaranteed to lose. We got the New York Jets and we got the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. This game is in Buffalo. Not good for the Jets. They lost Jamal Adams. They lost C.J. Mosley to an opt-out. They have the hardest schedule in the league. The Jets are one of the worst teams in the league. They may be the worst team in the league this year. The Jets are going in a long rebuild. This is going to be brutal. I got Buffalo winning this game 41-0. This is one of my locks of the week. Moving on, we got the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. This game's in Minnesota. Minnesota, I'm not buying that hype that they got. Nobody is giving the Packers that much credit. It's been all Vikings for the division. And the Vikings lost Adam Thielen. They lost Everson Griffin, but they didn't lose Adam Thielen. They lost Stephon Diggs. They lost Everson Griffin. Yeah, they got Yannick Ngakoue, but how will Ngakoue do in Minnesota? They should have went after Clowney because Clowney was a better option than Ngakoue. I don't trust Minnesota at all. Their linebackers are amazing. Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr are amazing. Their defensive line is good, but I do think Minnesota's pass defense is going to be very bad this year. I think Minnesota will have one of the worst pass defenses. As for the Packers, they got shredded by the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. They ended up losing Blake Martinez, who was their best linebacker. I do think that the Packers will win this game, but it will be close because Adam Thielen's going to torch Jair Alexander. Because Adam Thielen is that guy. And Minnesota's got Dalvin Cook, but they aren't going to use Dalvin Cook a whole lot because Dalvin Cook had a holdout crisis. I got Green Bay winning 27-21. Moving on, we have the Eagles and Washington. I'm not even going to call them a football team at this point. I'm just going to say Washington. This game's in Landover, Maryland, not Washington, D.C. Oh my God. The Washington football team's not in Washington, D.C. They're in Landover, Maryland. This is my second team that is guaranteed to lose. Give me the Eagles to win. Washington stands no chance. They're one of the worst teams in the league. Washington might even be the worst team in the league, too. That's another team that might be the worst team in the league. I think Philly's going to win this game relatively convincingly, especially since they own Washington. And this game's in Washington, D.C., and the Eagles haven't lost in Washington, D.C. in the regular season since 2015. So, yeah, give me Philly to win easily. Moving on, we got the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. This game is in Baltimore. Yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens. I think this is going to be an absolute. I don't think the Browns can stop Lamar. Yeah, they got Myles Garrett. Yeah, their defense is better this year. Their offensive line is improved, but this is the Baltimore Ravens, one of the best teams in the NFL. Probably going to be the best team in the AFC actually, not the NFC. I think they will be the best team in the AFC, and I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to be able to get to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I got the Ravens winning this pretty easily. I got the Ravens winning 37-21. I think Cleveland gets a garbage time touchdown. Moving on, we have the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game's in Jacksonville. The Colts suck in Jacksonville, but Jacksonville's going to be really, really bad this year. I will take the Colts, but I think it's going to be closer than what people think. Many people are saying the Colts are going to run away with this. Colts got on an underrated team, but do I trust Phillip Rivers? No, I do not trust him. I will take the Colts, though, because the Jags are that bad. I got the Colts winning 21-15. Moving on, we have the Las Vegas Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. This game's in Carolina. It's still getting used to staying Las Vegas. Carolina, what were they? 2-4. What record were they? 4-12, 5-11, whatever they were. And they got worse. Luke Kuechly retired. They got rid of Cam Newton. They got rid of Greg Olsen. Graham Gano is gone. The Panthers lost literally everybody. And you got the Raiders, who I think are going to be better than what people think this year. There's people who think the Raiders are going to be that bad, but I doubt it. I don't think the Raiders are going to be super bad. I do think the Raiders will be under 500, but they're getting closer. They had a hard schedule last year. Josh Jacobs broke out. I will take the Raiders to win this game. They will be passing it a lot, though, this year because Derek Carr, when he has weapons, is really good. I don't know why Derek Carr with weapons is really good. I got the Raiders winning 35-20. Moving on, we have the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. This game is in Ford Field. The Lions give the Bears nightmares. The Bears' defense is really good. The Lions got worse. Matt Patricia's the dumbest head coach in the NFL. Beside Dan Quinn, I think Chicago's going to win this game. Their defense gets to Matt Stafford early. I got Bears winning 21-15. Moving on, we have the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. This game's in Atlanta. The Seahawks got the best safety in the NFL, Jamal Adams. Speaking of the Seahawks, what's up, Seahawks, Eddie? They got Jamal Adams. Their defense is still really good. Yeah, they lost Clowney, but that's really their only loss. Their pass rush is still good. They still got some good linebackers out there. I will take Seattle to win. They struggle in Atlanta. I do not know why they struggle in Atlanta. They went up 24-0 last year, but Matt Schaub scored that many points on Seattle. But now they got Jamal Adams and Matt Ryan is an overrated bum. I still think it's going to be close because no matter who's at quarterback, Seattle always struggles in Atlanta. I do think Seattle's going to win, but it's going to be a bit of a struggle for them. I got Seattle winning 27-21. Moving on, we got the Dolphins and the Patriots. This game's in Foxborough. The Patriots really got screwed over. A lot of opt-outs. Patrick Chung, Marcus Cannon, Dante Hightower. They had the most opt-outs. Most of them were on defense. They got Cam Newton, yeah, but their defense lost a ton. They lost their best offensive lineman to an opt-out. They lost Tom Brady. They got no weapons. I will take the Patriots, though, but I think Miami's going to give them nightmares. I do think the Patriots will win a close game. I got the Patriots winning by a final 30-21. Patriots win 30-21. Chargers and Bengals. This is another team. This is this is the trash game of the week. Two really bad teams. The Chargers, really bad situation they got, and the Bengals, well, they got worse again. I don't know how the Chargers defense is going to win them this game though. I got the Chargers winning this game by a final of 20-6. I got the Chargers winning 20-6. Moving on, we got the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. This game is in San Fran. This game's going to be huge for both teams. The Cardinals are going to be really good this year. They got Kyler Murray at quarterback, who, yeah, I'm a Kyler Murray homer. I think he's going to be an MVP candidate this year. But San Francisco's defense is going to be the big part. Plus, Kyler Murray is Christian Kirk, Larry Fitzgerald, and DeAndre Hopkins. You can't possibly tell me that team's going to struggle. Defense is a question mark, though. That is the one thing about Arizona that I question. The defense. I don't think Arizona is going to be bad this year defensively because I think they're going to have the defensive player of the year this year in Chandler Jones. I will take Arizona to win this game. No, I will take San Fran to win this game, not Arizona. I pick San Francisco. I have San Francisco winning 28-21. I got San Francisco winning 28-21. 49ers still got a good defense, but they did lose Mostert and Burrito, which are going to hurt. Actually, they still got Mostert. Yeah, they didn't lose Mostert. Moving on, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my third team that is guaranteed to lose this week. The Buccaneers are overrated. Everybody knows that, except the Buccaneer fans. They know it. They just don't want to admit that they're overrated. Yeah, we all know that the Saints are going to be the best team in the NFC this year. Defensive line is stacked. They got Cam Jordan, Logan Rankin, and Marcus Davenport on the defensive line. Their linebackers are better. They got Kiko Alonso, Demario Davis, who is a top 5 linebacker. While their secondary is suspect, they might have Marshawn Lattimore, who's a top 10 corner. I would go as far as saying he's a top 5 corner, better than Richard Sherman. Give me the Saints to win. I have the Saints dropping 50 burger. Saints win this one 52-17. This game's not even going to be close. Okay, here's my 4 team that is guaranteed to lose. We have the Dallas Cowboys and the LA Rams. This game is in LA. This is my lock of the week. Do I even need to waste my time? Cowboys in an absolute manslaughter. The Rams lost a lot from last year. Cowboys got better. I don't think the Rams have a chance in this game against the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to run away with this early and win easily. I got the Cowboys winning 52-10. This is my lock of the week, needless to say. All right, moving on. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Football Giants. This game is in New York. This game's in MetLife. The Steelers 8-8, but they did have the worst offense in the NFL by a landslide. Their offense was so bad. Big Ben is hurt and was hurt. Their defense was amazing. That's why they went 8-8. It was Mike Tomlin being a good coach and the defense. The Giants, honestly, just, their offensive line is so bad, but it got better. It did get better in the draft. They needed offensive line help. They still need wide receiver help. That's the big question of the G-men. But I do think the Giants will be a lot better than what people say this year. Believe it or not, this is my upset of the week. Give me the G-men to win this game. I had the G-men winning 24-21 over the Steelers. Steelers in an upset. Moving on, we got the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. This game is in Denver. Game of the week. This is my game of the week. Want to know why? The Titans' defense is super underrated. Denver did lose Von Miller. That was a huge blow. But Denver's offense should be enough to be able to win them games. And I think Denver is going to be in the playoffs this year. I do think this is Denver's year to compete for a playoff spot. And this game's in Denver, and Tennessee is absolutely horrible in Denver. Denver's one team that can stop Derrick Henry. I do think they will stop Derrick Henry in this game. I got Denver winning the game of the week over Tennessee, and Tennessee got Jadeveon Clowney. But I think Denver's going to win. I'm higher on Tennessee than most people. I got Denver winning this one by a final of 27-25. And that'll conclude week 1 on For Picks. Week 2 will be out next Tuesday. I am gone on. Peace.